Hi, I'm Martin, one of the vets from Park Bench. This is Steph, one of our nurses, and this is Oz. One of the things we often get asked by people is, how do I know if my dog's overweight, underweight, about right? And it's a really difficult subject. It's very hard to know just from looking at them from a distance. Oz, we'll get him up in a second, but he's actually a really fluffy dog, but he's actually quite skinny. But to look at him, you think he's a big dog. And we'll just show you what things we look at in order to try and help you know whether he's overweight, underweight, or just right. Obviously, if you're concerned that the weight loss is happening quite quickly or the weight gain is happening quite quickly, or it just seems to be one area in particular, then we would always recommend that you go and see your local vet. There can be a lot of reasons behind it. Many of them are perfectly normal, but it's always worth having things checked out. Now, if Oz will oblige, we'll just get him up and I'll show you some of the things that we look for when we're trying to assess whether they're underweight, overweight, or what have you. As you can see from a distance, he looks really fluffy. He looks like quite a big dog. He actually weighs about 10 kilos less than a German Shepherd of his size would normally weigh. Oz, do you want to stand up? Good boy. Oh. Good boy. So, if you've got a big dog like this, then it's always worth just getting them restrained like he is, and it's getting your hands on there. You want to be able to feel his ribs, and you're just running your fingers up and down, and you should be able to just nicely feel those ribs between your fingers. There shouldn't be a lot of fat there, but they shouldn't be sticking out so that you can see them through his fur. And the same with his spine. You should be able to just feel it gently lumping away, but it shouldn't be sticking out too much and it shouldn't be full of fat. The last thing we're looking for is that when you get to this bit, they have a little bit of a waist. It comes in. So you can see here I'm out, and then they come in around his back end. And the same, you can get a good feel of these muscles here. They should feel nice and firm, but not too squidgy. And that's really all that you need to be looking for. Obviously, if you find that you've got bits dangling down, anything that seems to be sticking out from a different place, which you'd have done if you were looking sort of to see at them generally anyway, then those are all things just to be concerned of. But that's a basic, simple way of being able to check how your dog's weight doing. I hope that's been helpful. I know it's a question we get a lot. It's not an easy answer, but the more often you do that with your own pet, the more of an idea you'll have at home of what's normal for you and what's normal for your dog, cat, or whichever animal it is that you're examining. Thank you for listening, and if you want any more information, then please feel free to contact us on Park Bench.